What is up, everyone, and welcome back to Baldmanreacts. I had a request recently for the new Hyde track, and I'm going to get to it. But I also had a suggestion from a long-time subscriber, Nivea, that I should go back a little bit and check out his work with LArc and En Ciel. So, we're going to check out the track Blame on the road to getting to the new Hyde track that was recently released, which I will do in a separate video. This one's just about LArc and En Ciel, track Blame, and let's get into the music. Here we go. I really like those acoustic tones. Looks like it live, didn't realize it was live. I like that. Really deep register to his voice. Really like his tone. I like those rich, deep-voiced male singers. Really strong drum tones, especially for a live. Certainly get that VK look to him here, all dressed up in costume. Really strong drumming. I like those keyboard tones back there. Really rich bass tones. The guitar work almost reminds me a bit of U2. It's very thin, Strat-like tones. Floor toms on his drum kit sound huge. Really rich vibrato there. Definitely get some of that U2 feel. It's really there. His voice is massive. Such a great feeling to this track. Nice bounce and movement to that bass line. Really good fills by the drummer. I really like the flourishes those keyboards are adding. I love his voice. I love the performances as well. You can just tell the guitar player's into it. He's really enjoying himself up there. That's a really nice stage presentation for lighting as well. Definitely getting more of that U2 feel in the guitar work there. Definitely something I would expect to hear from Edge. I like the way he's phrasing that solo. You can just look at him, tell he's feeling it. Really nice lead tone as well. I like that bass line. I like the way he's rolling that volume knob on to get a little bit more of an effect with the guitar riff. Such a great feeling track. I don't know what the lyrics are, but man, it feels good to listen to, that's for sure. I love that hoppy alt-rock like vibe. Love the heavy use of the pianos. The rhythm section is so incredibly tight. Nice little bit of use of falsetto there as he's shifting through his range. so many different voices at his disposal. Really impressive vocal range here. I like that lead that he's laying right there below Hyde's vocals. I like that shift drum cadence. Really changes the mood, the dynamic just a little bit. In some ways, I like that he's using a pick. You get a little bit more of that bite and the attack on those bass strings. Makes it a bit brighter. That was fantastic. That was LArc and Ciel. Awesome. Phenomenal recommendation, Nivea. Thank you. I appreciate it. Haven't heard a lot from Hyde. I know there's been several requests for LArc and Ciel, LNC, or LEC, if you want to say it that way. And because I haven't really heard a lot of him, I wanted to hear him in this form before I got into his new stuff. And that was awesome. I am a big fan of deeper voiced male singers. And he's got a great, rich tone to his voice. He's got a really nice false when he wants to use it. And he's certainly got very different, varied levels of where he can go with his voice. And it was nice to see some of those on display here. Now, normally with Japanese singers, you get a lot of the higher voice guys. And it's nice to hear some of those richer, deeper tones out of a Japanese male singer doing VK and rock. Really pleasant to listen. I could listen to stuff like that all day and just enjoy the vocals. The band is fantastic. Really, really love how huge that drum sound is, especially for a live. You can tell the sound guy they had in the recording process was absolutely on his money, because those drums sound like cannons. And to sound like cannons in an arena means they were mic'd up right. It means they were put in the mix right. And the sound guy did his magic to make that band sound fantastic. Bass was really rich and prevalent in the mix. I do like the bass player was using a pick, because when you use a pick playing bass as opposed to your fingers, you get more attack on the strings. You get it's a little bit brighter sound, and it certainly helps when cutting through a mix. If you're playing with fingers or you're slapping, you get a little bit more of that mute to it. It's actually one of the reasons why you see a lot of metal players using a pick. That, and it's just easier to play certain faster passages with a pick than it is to play with your fingers. But him using that pick and holding down such a strong part of that rhythmic space, with the guitar player doing more of the U2 style route, where he's more playing accent stuff than he is actually driving the riff and driving that rhythm. Having that rich, strong bass tone with a lot of bite and attack that really lets it cut through the mix and punctuates what he's playing really helps, and that's a great choice. Love his tone. Love some of those bass lines he was playing. It was throughout the entire track. It was very tasty, and it really showed you just how strong and important their bass player is to what they're doing. Those piano and keyboard sounds throughout the entire track really added so many different elements and feelings to what they were doing. Guitar solos were really well played. Really loved his lead tone. It was nice and rich. Loved his rhythm tone down there on the bridge. A little bit more faint, a little more spanky and quacky, so you could do the Edge U2-like riffs that he was playing. And Hyde just great. Just a fantastic singer to listen to. Don't know the lyrics, didn't look them up. I probably should have, but I would have missed the performance. They just looked like they were enjoying themselves. And that's hard to fake, to be honest. You see somebody live, you see them live a few times, you see a bunch of bands live over time, you could really pick out what bands actually enjoying themselves and what bands faking it. These guys were having fun. The guitar player was into it, making a lot of those guitar faces you expect from guys like Paul Gilbert, Yngwie, just enjoying himself, having a good time. And that's important to establish that connection with a crowd, especially one that big. Be honest, probably one of my favorite frontmen of all time, Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, is a master at being able to establish a connection with anybody in the crowd. And God, while Hyde didn't move like that, he certainly was able to establish it with his charisma and his voice. And just a phenomenal track, highly enjoyable. One I will certainly go back to more and more. One that will probably start making it onto a couple of my top 10 lists. By the way, I'm gonna start doing a weekly top 10. I'm not gonna react to it. It's just gonna be the top 10 tracks that I have listened to this week, or whatever week it happens to be. And it's just gonna be the 10 most listened to tracks. I listen to a ton of music during the day, mainly when I take my furry four-legged co-editor out on her walks that she demands every few hours. So because of that, I want to start giving you guys different stuff to listen to, whether you choose to check them out and choose to pull stuff from those playlists or not. It's completely up to you. But you'll be surprised to see what I'm getting to and what I'm listening to on average. Certainly some of my favorites. Certainly a lot of stuff I'm doing videos for here on the channel. And I just think it'll be interesting. And if you guys are into that, I will certainly be putting them up. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the support. I will certainly get to the new Hyde track within the next day or two. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you to my law enforcement, military veterans, and first responders for what you do every day. And as always, you have been awesome. I've been Baldman. See you in the next one. Be excellent to each other and keep head bang.